let's rock and or roll. Let's go kill a librarian and get a better trophy. It's time to get into the sprawl. They need something, Annie, to make it more more handleable. All right, well, I like... Ooh, I think we might have to make a decision between the lair and the creature den. Nope, we get both. All right, it's my birthday. I wouldn't mind a hospital as well. All right, everybody's coming in with my selection. Love to see it.
Ahead, a bestial refuge littered with bones and less identifiable.
So I've had issues, Innie, where I've gotten into places and there's no food for sale at the inn, and entering a region without 4 food seems very very bad. Okay, so it was you and Al that were having a hard time, so let's go for this and we get the blind. That's pretty good. I like that everybody's in on this fight, too. The stress under enemies is such a hilarious bug. Doing that to get... Okay, let's see. Is there... I don't think we need to Pyrotechnic Dazzler here. Maybe we do. Just gonna getting rid of that dodge, I think is good for us. Since this spider is a little scary.
The slow suffering begins.
Okay, neutralizing powder yourself because you're about to take a bunch of spider hits. And probably kill a bunch of spiders. Yep. 2 for 2? Yes, indeed. Alright, this is that's a solid start right there. That's annoying, though. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on it, Innie, because it's definitely happened once. That's it's about as much as I can say on the topic, though. And I'm going to try and conserve strength for the next phase here. Oh, there goes my crit. I was like, I'm going to try and save this up for the next phase, as Dismas immediately joins in and ruins my fun. Ooh. Why do I feel like the oozes does way more than its stated quantity of debuffing us? What is the chance? Hold on a second. It's a 15% chance. That's... Huh. So I'm trying to go slow here. I would have loved to have saved that crit token, but I don't think that's happening. And we get a full free turn if this were to kill, which it's not going to. First 3 ins had food, Innie, but you're spending money, right? How many times did we have money? Because that's the other thing. If it's 25% of the time they don't have, that's quite punishing. Let's see.
Cooperation is the key.
Because yeah, it only takes one to really, really cause a lot of heartburn and sadness. So that's exactly suboptimal, because now only Barristan is going to have to go before the spiders arrive. Let's get that other neutralizing powder going. As many as I can is my answer, Annie. I think getting this guy, getting some damage in on him is probably good. A lot of spiders. But Standard of the Ninth is so good. When it pops up one of those big blocks, it's delightful. Yep. That was, thank you, Pyrotechnic Dazzler, on that one. At some point towards the end of most legs, I do take my smallest bubble or relic slot and let it go, for sure. So Jason, this is an ongoing bug with a lot of the game that I have found very interesting, which is a lot of things like smoke bombs consume crit tokens, as an example, right? That's clearly not intended behavior. Should have cleared the corpses there. Was not paying attention. Yeah. But yeah, there are lots of abilities that consume tokens that they probably shouldn't. And it is very frustrating. Do that for the days, hopefully. Nice. And we should be able to kill this before it goes again. Even though that's pretty... Actually, we're not going to kill it, are we? No, we're not. Probably should have cleared the corpses. Still could. Let's get a little bit of a heal in. We will clearly backslide. The crit was annoying, but I mean, this was a by the books creature den. I'm not going to complain at all about this. Good. Can we get a good loot from this? Is such a thing possible?
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to
Discount on all trinkets, +1 mastery, and we do get the disarming dagger. Okay, I'm gonna switch up some things. I don't think it's worth juggling Dismas to the front line, so I'm gonna let Lunge go in exchange for Grape Shot Blast, which was doing good work for us last time. And then I think I'm gonna swap these two and give Al Sack Stab in place. We'll do something like that. And then over here, I think it's time for Indiscriminate Science to get onto the bar. Ah, that makes sense, Innie.
howl to their horrid kin.
No, we definitely Retribution here. We have a really good team for the Librarian. That's my occultist. Showing us how to wield a Chris knife. I don't even know if that's the right type of knife. I think Chris knives are the wobbly blade. That the occultist knife is something else entirely. Oh, you're exactly 1 hit point below halfway. So we will endeavor to get a heal on Barristan. Casual 32-point heal. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh, really? The punish is real on that one.
Have their solutions, even the big ones.
Ooh, laudanum. A little more laudanum never hurt anybody. Let me look at the map and get my bearings. So we're going here, 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 here. Okay. Oh yeah, and then someone has space for the laudanum. Ah, the disarming dagger is probably better than... Well, better than this, which is doing literally nothing until we do a cultist fight. We should probably prioritize a cultist fight in the not-too-distant future. Let's see. I wanted to give someone laudanum, though. There we go. Yeah, we should probably get a cultist fight going just because the damage trinket is worth a lot right now, but it's going to be worth a lot less later on. I find that those trinkets, once you have kind of your pick of the litter, are a lot less valuable. Alright, you can take it. They will be a little less happy with one another. Wow, whole team is ordained, and we're looking at two of these guys? That's kind of shady. I don't think we've had this this particular mashup before. So I think to be... Oh, well, now we've lost the opportunity. I think we push this guy back anyways if we can. Because this guy is closer to death.
Take heart.
Oh yeah, they don't leave corpses, which is very dangerous. Interesting. I mean, we're fine, obviously, but it did not occur to me that that we were going to be... that killing one of them advanced the other one. That's a very curious dynamic. Yeah, Annie, when you're sitting on full max relationships, it is a lot of procs, if nothing else, which is why I'm glad that they streamlined them in the last patch. It's a welcome relief. Ooh, those are some better trinkets. There is a monster that attacks, not moves. Wait, I thought we were looking for one that was the other, that moves, not attacks. Sorry, my brain is not necessarily working at full kilter, apparently. That can go, that can go. Then we go left here. Oh, who does Dismas think is a buffoon? We'll never know, because he only took the stress. Yeah, so that monster only moves until it gets to the front, and then it does a move called Rising Sun is the name of it, I believe. Oh, this guy's ordained. That's why. Let's see. I think we put work in on this guy because we can. I think Al can really disappoint me substantially. Oh wow! I thought for sure this guy was dead. That was a miscalculation. We left 2 at 1 off. That's very sloppy, very sloppy indeed. And then the oozes come in. Gotta love the oozes. We did the double kill just for the style points. Your breadth of knowledge is impressive. We're having this fight, and Barristan is talking about the nature of orbital planes in the solar system, or something similarly esoteric. Silly Barristan. I really think having these high hit point totals would be absolutely disastrous with low death blow on the lungs. That concerns me a little bit. We'll pick up the healing salve.
Necessary acquisition.
Thanks for splitting them into 2 piles for me. Game. The explosives magazine is a bet on finding smoke bombs, although they don't do much good, unfortunately. That's going to be it for us. And now we're committed to left.
Chaos must be met.
So that we can get the lair, even though we don't care about the greater heat shield. It's going to come in right after we're done with the sprawl. No, it's true, Innie. It doesn't do a lot, but it's very good for the cultists leading up to the lungs. And one of the things that harmed us was that we also entered that fight with a bit of a suboptimal situation, because Barristan took a couple big hits from stress that we had no recourse for fixing. So
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
this lady, she comes in and she's immediately like, "Oh, did someone order a funeral?"
Lethality writ large.
I think it's worth letting this guy attack uncontrolled to get rid of her. Yeah. That was not a big deal. All right, clean fight. Yeah, I think what might be the case is you want to put the smoke bombs with the lungs on your later moving characters, not your earlier moving characters, because I do think that the lungs usually go single target, AoE, AoE. That's what I feel like I've seen. And so maybe you can make that work. All right, everybody's gonna get stressed out because we're going to the lair. I want the crit trinket, and for everyone to have less hit points. What can I say? Yeah, that is frustrating, Annie. So one thing that I do think they need to do is, I don't think there should ever be a bark by a character requesting something that they could not have had. So, for instance, so often you'll be like, "I needed that heal," and the reality is they literally couldn't have had that heal if they had wanted to. That to me is very frustrating. Oh, didn't really want that to clear the corpse, but whatever. This guy's not going to be long for this world.
An unavoidable end.
Was that Braggart proccing? I think it was. Yeah, Grape Shot is much better than Lunge in this situation. Holy cow, 43 from a relationship heal. That's probably a new record.
Lethality writ large.
Yeah, I would like them to be a little smarter. I understand that that's a bit of there's a lot of rules and a bit of complexity to that, to be sure. But yeah, it would be nice if relationships were a little smarter about what made things angry and not angry, respectively. He doesn't move very easily, unfortunately. The jiggle physics are here. Yes, exactly, Annie. That's like, come on, game. Like, why do you torment me so? Oh, so close. Was that one? That was one off. Nah, we just got the blind. That's not the end of the world. Okay, so we'll try and finish her off. Oh, there goes that blind. Don't think we did what we needed to. Yeah, no, not quite. But Barristan welcomes the pummelings of this jiggly brute. Yeah, it's that may very well be it. All right, we can't do much else here. We're probably gonna have one more round of enduring the slings and arrows of outrageous muffin tops here. So 25%. I will continue trying to get her dead.
An unavoidable end.
Of course. Of course. Back to death's door she goes. Ooh. Spicy. I mean, Barristan has so many hit points. It's kind of absurd. I don't really want him taking 9 a turn, though, so I am gonna remove that. What do you think are in all these pouches that are on his belt? Do you think it's like his cell phone and his house keys? That's really the question. Okay, Smoldering Hymnal is great. Ah, we get the crit trinket. That's good. All right, let's do this. I'm trying to figure that out. Oh, we should have put the skill on that that enables us to shuffle the books to try that out. Dang, yeah, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. No, I don't. Oh, I thought you checked that. I'll check it right now, though. Hold on. Whenever the game lets me. That's annoying. We have some awkwardness here because I need to get Dismas off the front. Let's see. So yeah, so the books are very movable. Who knew? I mean, obviously you did, but either way, the librarian does not pose a great threat. Let me check in 1 second here. Oh, now you're shuffling me right after. Shuffling me, and the only thing they did was put Dismas back. Oh, it's so annoying. So annoying. This is the control game. It's not worth doing it any other way, but this is... Dismas being in the front is just hilarious here. I'm going to destroy one book, which means everybody gets a little bit of stress, but... Wow, full resists across the board is kind of insane. I like that our blinds lined up with his dodges pretty well there. And this fight is basically over before it started. So you can't inspect the book piles. They do not have a bestiary entry. Oh my gosh, Dismas finally gets to act. Look at this. That would have helped earlier. Thanks very much, Dismas. Thanks for joining the party. Okay.
A fortune in memories long forgotten.
Oh, we do get a greater gilded mine. That's not bad. I don't think they count as an entity. I think that's it. Like, I tried middle clicking them and nothing came of it. I think for now we'll do that. Although Al needs something. He's not getting a lot of kills. What is Dismas rocking now? Oh my gosh, that is a car going by, and it is it's substantial. There we go. We'll do something like that, I guess, for now. Wounding Words needs to get activated sometime soon here. We don't really need the Laden Lantern, Pairing Patriarch. That can go. And then we probably have some combat items to allocate here. There we go. You can't check the books, they're literally red. You make a strong point. Is there a cultist fight that we have scouted? Doesn't look like it. Yes, go full Jafar on him, Annie.
The fanatics feed themselves to the fire.
Alright, well, they become friends over the fact that we're not going to do anything there, apparently. Now, we have Hydrophobe on Al, so we're going to not go to the Oasis. Let's see, where are we going to go? We could go up that left side. How much mastery are you sitting on? We're sitting on 4. We only have 1 question mark, and I'm probably going to go to this Hoarder. I wouldn't mind picking up some stuff along the way to the Hoarder, so let's go to the right here. We have the potential for a mastery at the fight. We'll probably do the question mark, whatever it happens to be. Do a road battle, a fight, and then the Hoarder. Full Jafar. Never go full Jafar. That's something I learned at a very young age. You and Barristan can take the hit. Now, unfortunately, because Barristan is slow, we're going to end up with Barristan being the only one stealthed. Inibis, that is exactly the situation. Yes, you are correct. The occultist made entirely of water is terrified of water. The key is not to think about it too hard. And this is why stealth on your tank is about as good as it sounds like. I hate wasting the vulnerable on that, but I don't think there's a point in trying to save it. That's true. I feel like there are less obviously contradictory quirk combinations. That's what we're here for, Annie. That's the dream right there. Little snarf. That's how I know I'm doing my job. Death's Door, Death's Door, Death's Door. Oh, so this guy gives off, like, steam when he's on Death's Door. That's really cool, actually. I didn't notice that before.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn.
All right, we are over the 100 baubles. Yeah, Snarf is old school. That's OG. That's my childhood, which means you know it's going back a long way. Whoa. One slime mold. The anchoring charms are tempting to keep. One noisemaker. Do we have a place to put it? No. All right, onward and upward. Let's get the question mark, I think. Or do we just go for the hero shrine? It might be the hero shrine. They've convinced me. Wait, why did Dismas and Barristan just get a stress for that? That was supposed to be removing a stress from each of them, and it just didn't. Oh, I went to the wrong place. That's why. I turned wrong. Nicely done. Which clearly shows how much I'm paying attention. I drove to the wrong place entirely. Watch, this cache is going to be awesome, though. It's going to be totally worth it. I think Snarf has been going around for a long time, though. Like, I think that's been a mainstay of high school vocabulary since the beginning of time.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I will taunt up here. Oh, the big 4-0. Annie, very exciting. Congratulations on making it this far. How selfless of her to heal the stilts man. Double blind is super annoying. What's her Death's Door resist? Oh, they're unyielding too. All right, let's start working on her. Oh, didn't get the kill, only got the combo on that one. You hate to see it. All right, let's do that. This guy shouldn't have that many hit points. The Stilts boys are not strong. That's the way to play it. That is absolutely the play, Annie. That is the strategy. If you're not doing it, you're crazy.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
Okay, I'm taking all the items. I gotta figure it out once I get back into my inventory. I think we don't want any of them. We might have a slime mold, though, already. Yeah, so the 2 slime mold was good. My time in the desert is pretty much worthless for us. And what's the T set? Oh, yeah, less negative banter. That's good. And then, yeah, get rid of the clotting powder. And we're off. We are, we're rich, if nothing else. And we can still make it to the Hoarder. If we had missed the Hoarder because of my bad turn, that would have been very unfortunate. Oh. Spicy. We don't really need the whiskey barrel or the playing cards. We want the food. We want that. Okay, we have to take everything. I don't like that if you if you end up filling up, I'm just going to let the whiskey barrels go. Those are fine. We're close enough that the slime mold can go, the deck of cards can go, and what does our coach look like right now? We'll let go of the crow's nest and put in these three. That looks good. Clotting powder goes. All right. And now we get to do a bit more science and academic study. Ah, that's the sound of our torch going out because of the increased flame drain. Oh, this could get us the dark tribble that we need. Ah, what lovely news. Good news, everyone. That follow-up hit that Dismas got after the kill was not very nice. That was a truly, truly terrible hit. And I think I'm just going to take these dots off with no, actually I can secure the kill here. So let's do that. Ooh, nice hit. Goodbye.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Oh, why is there not a Shambler themed coach? This is the greatest this is the greatest missed opportunity that there has ever been. That would be so awesome. I want a coach with a Shambler painted on the side of it. I didn't realize that that's all I've ever wanted, but I think that might be all I've ever wanted. All right. Ablative powder must go, and then this is not an Infernal Flame run. We're going after the lungs. I don't think we need to do the lungs on Infernal Flame. That'll be next up when when my masochism is in full swing.
An academic study full of the forbidden.
Ooh, I like this. Is this gonna ruin any relationships? No, you can take it. Give me the good stuff. Cowardice. Yeah, nice. This is the stress healing flute. There we go. Paracelsus is going to start playing the flute, and it's going to be awesome. There we go. Hoarder. All right. Reverberating Redoubt or bust. That's what we're looking for. I have -10 flame. I mean, I hope that... Okay, I was going to say, I hope that we get a cultist fight, because, like... We do need the goodies from the cultist fight. Although... we will overcome our demons. That's okay. That's the way that goes sometimes. And so this will get us the 40% damage trinket, which is nice. No! Anything but. They really... Oh my gosh, the stress is mounting. Let's get everybody a little bloody. Get the cherubs ticking. And then I'm going to do this once, and then likely a stress heal immediately after. There's so much free real estate that comes from him riposting these cherubs to death. This one, yeah. Yeah, very nice. Alright. Goodbye, cherubs.
Well done.
Wow, that ordained one has a lot of hit points. 9 hit points? That's what you've been critting for. You want to do it? Hey, look at me remembering numbers. Did they get more death blow resist from, well, I guess we'll never know. From being ordained? I don't think that's on the list of goodies that they receive. Why did that proc standard of the 9th? That's weird.
A breakthrough.
Nothing better than watching those cherubs go. Yeah, I guess we're not going to get much progress made on getting rid of anything. Barristan is in full dot mode at this point, thanks to the oozes. Oh, that's just bolster. Got it. Same. Wait, but oh yeah, I did upgrade bolster. I didn't think bolster was upgraded, but obviously it was. Good call. All right. Give me my dark tribble. I don't think we need the soothing poultice. I'm pretty sure that Owl has nothing that great. The Gilded Mind is pretty good, but I think 40% damage is more better. And then I kind of like this setup the way it is, so I think those will hit the cutting room floor. With the Disarming Dagger being first. I'd probably put on the Stress Resist trinket before I put on the Disarming Dagger. All right, Reverberating Redoubt or Bust. That's what we're interested in. That's what we're here for. Oh, I see. Instead, we're gonna get nothing. That's cool. Okay, how about nothing? That's another option. We will take. We'll take, I guess, all the laudanum we can possibly get our hands on. Just gonna get rid of that. But that feels truly awful. Oh, we can pick up a ceremonial war drum for potential Leviathanery. Wow, we really don't have a lot of stuff right now. I like the wind chime a lot, but we're pretty late in the game and our stress has been pretty well controlled. So I don't know that it's worth picking that up. We don't need this. The Invigorating Stew Pot. We could do the whole next leg and carry over like a bunch of Invigorating Stew to make our health points even higher. We got 3 stews last time from it. Let's go for that. I think that's actually an interesting play. And it frees up a little bit of inventory space. And then what's our food situation? Let's just nah, we're gonna get more food from the final boss, I'm pretty sure, of the region. Yeah, so that Fiery Jar generates Invigorating Stew, which is another max HP stacker. I think it's 20% more max HP for using it. So we could potentially just, like, stack max HP incredibly high for that final boss and just, like, be healing for, like, 100 every time we heal. That might be a play. Never once, Annie? The griddle is oh wait, I don't know what flapjacks do anymore. Oh my gosh. It didn't even occur to me. Are flapjacks amazing? Oh, we're gonna we got new science that needs to be done. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's what I'm thinking right now, Annie. Nice. The blind does nothing. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, flapjacks could be awesome. Because I haven't had flapjacks post-patch. And they said there were some foods that do something new. Uh-oh, is invigorating stew a food now, I wonder? Oh, that would be spicy as well. Because my plan is to put a bunch of stews on everyone, but if the stews you can only use one per person, that would be a bit of a bummer. That was a bad ordering right there.
Smallest variable can make all the difference.
Should have had Al take him out and dotted up one of these folks.
Impediment cleared with impunity.
Fishing nets. Yes. Just what I needed. But yeah, it's going to be a really hard, it's going to be a tough decision. Whether we go with max HP spam and just try and get like Barristan up to 200 hit points and use that as our strategy for the lungs, or if we go for the crit build and try and put a lot of damage in.
A slow dissection,
I think both are good.
an unavoidable end.
Stilts Boy being able to stab the back row from the front is Stilts Boy's got his own Iron Swan. Oh, we can't Ceiling Spaghetti though. Come on over. Oh, that's interesting, Annie. That's very interesting. Like, with both inflated, it did the same damage as one deflated out of two. That's... I do think that there's diminishing returns on that as well. That certainly does seem like I have... Like, it doesn't seem quite as strong getting rid of them. That being said, the damage at the end there was, like, a bit bananas. This thing has dodged everything we've thrown at it.
A simple variable.
And we have to be very careful because some of these corpses are going to start disappearing all on their own. This fight is actually wrecking us a bit. I mean, I'm not worried, but... Oh, that was a free action? No, the way that Daze is presenting now has changed slightly, and I don't like it very much. The Daze causes there to be duplicate portraits on the timeline briefly, which didn't used to be the case. Get Dazed on. Okay. They'll have to offer me something really good for me to do this fight. Stale bread and fire resist trinket. Do we do it for the mastery? What are our combat items at current? We have Laudanum, Healing Salve, blank, and blank. We're relatively healthy. Let's do it. Yeah, we can take a look. We can take a look, Innie. Assuming we make it there, right? You know. All bets are potentially off. But I would be happy to try.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Now here's the question: do we? No, I think we go for the cherubs as much as I would like to not. I think we're unlikely to get this guy dead. Oh, well, if he was gonna wait to the worlds, oh well. Okay, we need a little more love to get these two down. This is 12 damage. 12 is not bad. So you think, okay, so Innie, so I assumed, and based on the tooltips, we'll read them more carefully during our next run, but based on the tooltips, the lungs inflated increased damage. Was absolutely my understanding. And then it does seem like there might be like a further enrage mechanic that accelerates things even more, potentially. But yeah, that it did seem like things started ramping at the end for other reasons. Oh, that's really annoying. Please just die. All right. We're out of here. That was only worth it for the mastery. Take it all and we'll throw it all away. That is the American way. Okay, I don't think we need this many anchoring charms. 2 is probably enough. That's our stale bread quotient. Are we using all 4 of these? Or are we... I think we're keeping the storage trunk, so... Blueprint can go. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Keep all of this, but we can probably shift some of it into inventories. Alright, and then we're out of here. Tally-ho. Barristan still has this disease, because hospitals are apparently not a thing in this game. I could try harder to find hospitals, let's be honest, but we're gonna have one region to see how much stew we can amass for the final fight. It's gonna be a real shame if the answer to how do you beat the lungs boss is a DPS race and it's not about understanding a mechanic and kind of playing around it, but you know, we're not at that point yet. Martyr, Tangle Scrounger, Slayer of Plague Eaters, and Soft on Dismiss. Boo. Thank you for the Greater Heat Shield. Please throw it in the trash immediately. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Hey, Reverberating Redoubt, you say? Thank you for that. Enlightened Element, not as interesting. Calming Incense we may pick up. Definitely grab that. Now, let's go to the Wainwright and do some work in there really quickly.
Plan accordingly.
Get rid of that. I don't care about the scouting anymore. Now, so right now Barristan has 93. That goes down to 84. But now if I swap trophies,
Reconfigure.
he's at 61.
On its own terms.
It's rough. So I think we're better off with the crit trinket for fire damage. That's my suspicion. But there's something very safe feeling about the bumper crop until your hit point pools end up empty, which is what I'm a little concerned about. Pick up this for the stuns. We're gonna get most of the things that we want right now, I think. Going deep on the occultist, but I had neglected them slightly before. Noxious Blast needs an upgrade, and Battlefield Medicine. 50% more health is 2 more turns, but what about the minus 50 death blow resist and what happens after that? Right? Like, that's from my perspective, that's the problem.
Everywhere.
Ah, we're going to get a little sluice.
Everywhere.
Now, I think the wise thing with a sluice is not to use food, because we may not get food out of the sluice. So I'm gonna go into the sluice foodless, and then on the far side we're gonna get going again. See what we can get for provisions out of the sluice.
Far worse than rats.
The zone with literal pigs has no food. I think that might be more true than false.